correspondence, countless telephone conversations, and assistance from a great many groups and individuals, we have prepared what we hope will be a week of great fun and wonderful memories. College, the parade, and the big Saturday night wind-up party at KLCVI. In addition, please check your schedule of events available in your registration doodle bag and at headquarters and at registration desk for a multitude of activities that you are certain to enjoy during the week. At this time, I would like to introduce a well-known Kirkland Laker and the winner of our anniversary song contest. Please welcome Jamie Taylor as he sings the Kirkland Lake anniversary song. just happened right away here. Get out of the line. Thanks a lot. And now I'd like to introduce who I consider to be probably the most positive and energetic and enthusiastic man in Kirkland Lake. I've never heard him say anything that wasn't positive. Perhaps after this week he might have something else to say. But he is my co-chair, and I'd like to introduce Mike McQuaid.
Well, good morning, everyone. Is everybody pumped? We're going to have a great week. It's my privilege and my honor to introduce the committee who's worked really hard to put this thing together for everyone. And I'm going to get them to wave at you as I mention their names, and hopefully you guys can all wave back. We'll have a lot of fun. So I'll start at the beginning. Obviously, you've met Morley. You've done a great job. You did a good job. We have Dave Susie over here. Norman Seymour. I believe he's at work. He's good to come. I can just mention something before I keep going here. Most of these people have 3 or 4 jobs. They're already too busy to get involved, but they put in some extra time. It's going to be a fantastic week. Bob Clark, over here. Dave Hall. Anthony Dudley. Clark Weller. Sue Gamble. Daryl Gilmet. Diana Ross. John Sutherhomer, Economic Development Officer. Eric Morgan. Charlotte. Matt Willis. Gail Murdoch. Virginia Lamb. Paul Winston. To complement our fine committee, we had to hire some staff, and they've been doing a phenomenal job at informing the public, at selling tickets, at registering everyone. And we want to give them a big hand too. They're down there. We have Daphne Johnson. Debbie Grossman. Before I end, I have one more person to introduce, and her name is Brandy Stroyne. She's Miss Kirkland Lake Carnival Queen, who went on to bigger and better things and represented our community in Miss Northern Ontario pageant and happened to win. So let's give her a big hand.
Thanks a lot, Mike. This committee had a good kickstart when Don Studholme from Economic Development and Tourism placed an advertisement in the local paper asking for volunteers to assist with this shindig. And his department, along with him and Kathleen Dudgeon, both of them have been behind us 100% ever since we started. And I don't know how we would ever have done the first 2 years of work without them. And I'd like to introduce Don right now to say a few words. Don?
As Morley indicated, about 2.5 years ago, I asked for a group of volunteers to come forward to help us organize the 75th Anniversary Committee. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever expect to get a group of such well-organized and dedicated individuals as 18 members that you have in front of you here today. I'd just like to take this time to publicly thank them for all their effort and all their work that they've put in the past 2.5 years. I think that the work that they've put in has shown in the community around and the unity that we see in Kirkland Lake today. So I think they deserve a round of applause. take this opportunity also to thank the businessmen, the individuals in town, the groups, the organizations who have put so much effort into cleaning up the town, sprucing up their storefronts, building the parks, doing the monuments around town. I think Kirkland Lake has never looked better than it does today, and it goes with a lot of hard work. Kirkland Lake is at a very positive note right at the moment, and I think we're at a turnaround stage. We're going to be heading up from here on, and I'd just like to welcome everybody back and help us turn this thing around and make the 75th anniversary of 1994 a year that Kirkland Lake will never forget. Thank you.
We are very fortunate indeed in Kirkland Lake to have some very hard-working politicians on our behalf. And I think that over the past few years that has shown in all of the work that they have tried to do for us. And the first of these I would like to introduce is a fellow that I met over a little problem that I have that he's trying very, very hard to solve. And I would like to introduce Ben Serra. Ben?
And most of all, the town people of Kirkland Lake. I'm very happy to be here this morning to participate in the 75th anniversary of Kirkland Lake. I can tell you that I feel right at home. Kirkland Lake is my hometown too. As a fellow member of Parliament, I have seen the town educated nature, and I am committed to the ongoing future growth of Kirkland Lake and surrounding areas. This town was built by entrepreneurs and pioneers who came to Kirkland Lake from all over the world. I can name from Poland, Italy, Ireland, Ukraine, to name just a few. Kirkland Lake represents a microcosm of Canadian society, and the diversity and quality of its people is one of its biggest assets. I want to thank the town of Kirkland Lake, the Chamber of Commerce, and all the different service clubs who have done a terrific job in organizing this 75th anniversary and giving Kirkland Lake such a nice face to that. I am happy that the federal government has been able to contribute somewhere around $250,000 to different clubs and organizations to help with the facelift. I am confident that Kirkland Lake can look to a bright and very prosperous future. Numerous individual achievements have contributed to Kirkland Lake's history, and I would like this morning to take the opportunity to congratulate the latest achiever in Kirkland Lake and present her with a plaque of achievement. And I'm talking about our new Miss Ontario, Randy Spurgeon. Prepared a little souvenir plaque that I would like to present to the people of Kirkland Lake and to your mayor, Joe Mavrinac. I look forward to seeing you at the festive days. I'll be around Kirkland Lake and every all week with the Miss Canadian Regional Air Show on Saturday and Sunday. The Cultural Park celebration, the miners, the memorial, and all of that. So I hope you will have a very enjoyable and safe birthday celebration. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Ben. Representing our district in Toronto, Queen's Park, is a fellow that has done a good job down there for us for the past several years. I'd like to introduce David Ramsey.
Thank you very much, Morley. Ladies and gentlemen, my colleagues Ben and Joe, what a wonderful morning to start the 75th anniversary of Kirkland Lake. That song, I I've never seen a song sort of get people so up so quickly, so maybe we should have a dance right away this morning. I don't know. I didn't think we could get a crowd this early up so well as that, but that's fabulous. I have to say to Morley and to Mike, this is the best opening I've ever seen, because the one thing you did, all of us sort of politicians, sort of people get up and we thank all the committee people that helps on these organizations. And the first thing the co-chairs did was actually introduce all of the people that did that work so that you could see them. And I think that gives us an opportunity during the week to give them a little pat on the back and say thank you very much for doing the work that you have to make this week a success. I know it's going to be. It's a great idea. The people that did it should be introduced first. And that was a very good thing to do, and I'm glad to see that happen. I think this week is probably going to be about a lot of fun. There's a lot of people that I've seen from across Ontario who come up to me and say, you know, I used to live in Kirkland Lake. A lot of you were back home today or back here because you lived here at one time. And of course, a lot of us that live in this area and live in Kirkland Lake are going to be having lots of good time and fun this week also. So I look forward to meeting many of you during the events today. As Ben said, there's a lot of different events that have been planned. It looks like a terrific time, and for one and all, I wish you the very best this week. Thank you very much.
Probably the best known mayor in Ontario comes to our town. There is no one that pushes Kirkland Lake the way Joe Mavrinac does, and you can hear that throughout Northern Ontario and the rest of Ontario, no matter where he goes. And it's due to him that diversification has begun in Kirkland Lake, and we're very proud of him and the work that he's done. I'd like to now introduce Joe Mavrinac.
Thank you very much, Morley. Thank you for my very kind words. Honored guests, ex-Kirkland Lakers, ladies and gentlemen, is that all right, close enough? Yeah, thank you very much. I'm getting a signal from back there that I wasn't close enough. As Mayor of Kirkland Lake, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you today as we prepare to kick off the 75th anniversary of this great, storied community of which we all are so justly proud. During the past few days, and as I look around me here today, I see old friends and new, people who at various times and periods in their lives have been happy to call Kirkland Lake their home. For them, and for me, it will always be home. The reason why it will always be home is evident in the northern spirit, a spirit which we have plenty of, a spirit which can never be mined out. People who lived in Kirkland Lake over the years have known struggles and adversity. So many were touched by the Great Depression and the war years that followed. But they raised families, put in productive working days in so many fields of endeavor, and enjoyed life to the fullest. This is why so many have chosen to return, to rediscover their special place, their town in Northern Ontario, which has provided so many fine people to enrich the North American mosaic. I would be remiss if I did not publicly recognize the members of the 75th Anniversary Committee who have worked so hard and so long to plan for and organize this great celebration. It is the hard work and dedication of such people that have made this town great. My special thanks to co-chairs Laurie Castles and Mike McLean and all of the committee and everyone else that worked so hard to put this event on. We learned in 1988 at the highly successful Kirkland Lake Collegiate Vocational Institute reunion that there is so much good feeling, so much nostalgia, and even gratitude towards the town. Ex-Kirkland Lakers, whatever their station in life, their time here, or location today, feel a bond with Kirkland Lake, perhaps even more so than ever before. These returning friends have true memories. They recall good times in school, the friends they made, life on the job, and particularly the splendid opportunities that they always had for fellowship and recreation. People in Kirkland Lake have always worked hard. And Jack Pollyblank over there can attest they really played hard, especially during those bond spiels that we had. They have recognized that it is a good place to bring up children and to earn a living and enjoy life. It was these memories of good times in past years that bring them back. And I say to all of you now that during this week, which is ahead of us, your memories will be exercised to the full. You will be able to revisit old haunts and compare changes made in familiar locations, and above all, we revel in making and meeting and coming across old friends as well as making new ones. Do make use of the anniversary headquarters located on the ground floor of the new Ontario Northland Railway building, located across from the post office on Government Road. They have news of all the events going on, souvenirs and books for sales, draws and prizes, and it functions as a general meeting place. Take the Rotary walking tour using the pamphlet placed in motels, library, and museum. Take the guided geological walking tour sponsored by the Northern Prospectors Association. The tour will take you to that incredible Miners Memorial Site. Go visit our fine museum. Just down the street, the public library is a great place to meet people and maybe look over old high school yearbooks. The town looks great, doesn't it? Check out those lovely little parks on Government Road, built for your enjoyment by enthusiastic volunteers. See the efforts of the Horticultural Society in floral displays all over the place. Do go out to Culver Park and enjoy all the great improvements there and renew acquaintances with folks making use of the great camping facilities. Above all, do watch out for that great new remembrance and symbol of Kirkland Lake, the new book commissioned by the town. It is being sold all over the community. You note it by the beautiful cover, a blue evening shot of the Macassan Lines number 3 head frame at dusk. It's titled Kirkland Lake on a Mile of Gold. This book epitomizes all you remember about your old town, and it not only gives a history but brings you up to date on current developments. Watch out for the author, Michael Barnes, and I see Michael down there with that. The union headquarters will have details on where he is signing what has to be a great souvenir of Kirkland Lake. So ladies and gentlemen, this is just a taste of what is to come this week. I know you will greatly enjoy yourselves, and when you return home, don't forget to spread the word about this great community in the northeastern part of Ontario. Spread that word about all it has to offer. This time, Orly, it is with pleasure and pride that I proclaim the 75th Anniversary Week celebrations officially underway. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joe. First of all, I would like to say that regardless of the weather, the sun will shine this week. It has been ordered for 2 years. Keep a step up with it. And secondly, there is one person who was not thanked and should be. That's my wife Grace, right down here. She kept all of our committee members informed as to what was going on. She wrote a multitude of things.